I think about it, I feel like singing.
Good morning, this is Jo, and I have an awesome topic to talk to you about. It is undergarments. I know it is kind of sensitive and uncomfortable, but it's so important. And it just changes an outfit, whether it is just seamless or you're kind of looking at somebody's like panty line and being like, oh, that's interesting. So here are things that I have learned throughout the years that I thought I would share with you. This is an important topic for me. And I have researched it and I've looked at a couple of videos on YouTube over the past couple of years and just talking to different people, especially people that have my body type or have the same areas that I am struggling with, and they have found like something that works for them. That is always key. So I thought today I would share some of the things that I've learned. And if someone kind of get a better understanding of what works for them, then I am so happy. So the number one thing, or I should say the first thing that I want to talk about is getting sized. Going to a store and getting sized. For years, I just kind of estimated, or I thought, or I think this is it. And I was totally off the base. I remember many years ago, I was talking with my hairdresser and she was talking about going to this nice boutique and getting size, and she was so surprised of what her size was for her bras. And she says, oh my Lord, you have to do it. So I did go. And I was like so off. I think I was wearing like a 36 double D or triple D. And in fact, I was a 32, at that time, a 32F, right? Crazy. Going there, you kind of figure out exactly what your size is. Now, I have done it in the past at a mainstream store. It was Victoria's Secret. And yes, they know what they're doing. But the reality is, they don't go up to an F. They don't have a 32F or a 32G at that time. And so instead of saying, hey, we don't have your size, what they did is just went up the band size. And so I'm a 36 and I was kind of able to wear it with a triple D or a double D. I don't remember which one. But there was a lot of gapping. Like, for instance, I found out when getting size that the band is important. It holds you up, and that should be, I would say, 80% of what's holding you up. It should be the band. And so if the band is loose, that means you begin to sag. And then all the weight goes on the top. It goes on the straps that are holding you up. And look at these straps. They're quite thin. And so if you have a big bust, it's really hard, and therefore then you start getting shoulder and back pains because this is doing all the work when it should actually be the band that is doing all the work. And so I was like so flabbergasted, like, what? Like band size, cup size, they're different, measuring, how to find out how to bend forward to make sure everything's in, make sure I'm moving around, and making sure that the band is quite firm, not digging in, but quite firm and tight against my body. And so it was like a revelation for me when I went. And again, just excited to know exactly what my size was at that particular time. So because now I have my size, my correct size, I can avoid things like, one, having gaps. So the band is moving instead of being firm against my body. Two, gapping on the sides and the back being pulled up higher than it should be because, again, it's loose. Also, it avoids where my girls are. Instead of being high and perky, they're saggy and low because I don't have the right size, and therefore the little straps that I showed you before is unable to hold it up, and so it starts sagging. So that is why it's important to get size. Places that I have gone is Soma and Nordstrom. Nordstrom, I've gone several years later. I went to Soma first when I first got the huge revelation. And then I had children and my body changed. So I went again to get size, and I went to Nordstrom. I called them, so that's something that you might want to do. Set up an appointment and just go in to get size. And it changed from a 32F and now a 32G. So that is key. So you have gone, right? You have gone and gotten your correct sizing. You've gone to Nordstrom, you made an appointment, you've gone, and now you know your bra size. Great. Here's something to think about. This was an epiphany for me. Let me tell you, and I just found out about this in the last year. I know, I am 44, and I am kind of understanding that bras can change your silhouettes. Like, you can wear things, I can wear things now that I thought I couldn't wear because it was just too much. Like, because of my chest, I'm a 32G, that if I wore this particular silhouette or type of dress, I mean, my breast was kind of meeting you before you met the whole of me. It was like very intense and in your face, right? So now I know that I can change the way my bra sits in particular outfits or clothes, I should say, right? Okay, so here's an example. I am wearing this dress, this amazing dress, and I'm gonna show it to you. It's kind of Grecian. I like it, that's why I have this in my hair. It's kind of like Romanesque or Grecian with the gold hair and the gold hair. I got it from Boden. It's a t-shirt dress. It shows everything, right? It's comfortable, it's airy for the summer and breezy, and it's really, really comfortable. But you can't wear like lace or things that you can see like push-up bras that kind of push up. When it pushes up, it's kind of like sometimes it kind of pulls out. You want something that's smooth and holds you up, but it's smooth, right? So you don't really see your bra under this thin t-shirt dress. And so that I knew, first off, that was simple. I knew that. I'm like, okay, I can't wear lace. I need to wear something that's smooth. Let me wear a t-shirt bra. That I knew. What I didn't know is I can change the way in which my breast sits by changing my bra. Okay, so example. Do you ever see women and they're wearing this deep V? I could never wear this deep V. Like, maybe I could, and you know, but it was sometimes too sexy. Like, I can wear it with my husband going on a date, but like everyday use, I don't want my girls to be showing, right? But so I always had to kind of have like a higher V or maybe a crew neck or something that hid my breast, right? Because when I'm wearing, like, let's say a t-shirt bra, it would kind of push up my breast and kind of have like kind of a bubble look. And again, it's nothing wrong with that. But because I just want it to be for an everyday thing and I just want it to be casual, and I didn't want my breast to go before me, I just never got to wear things. Like even a button-down shirt, I would make, you know, it would be up here and I couldn't have like a nice V, which is what I need sometimes because it's just like a lot of material because I have a big breast, it's there. And so sometimes showing skin here kind of creates kind of like a line, and I was unable to do that, right? And then I went online and I saw some videos on YouTube, which I will have below. Some of the videos that have helped me to kind of figure things out, I'll have it below. And I'll also, side note, I'll also have the different bras that I'm talking about. So with a button down and I want to create a deep V, I wear something like this. And this is called a Balconette bra. Now this bra is amazing, okay? First of all, it's high here, which is what I like, because sometimes you can have boobage on the side and you don't want that. You want it to make sure that it's held in, right? Also, the straps are at the very edge of this bra, okay? Because usually, let's say like something like this. Let me show you this, okay? It's like right there, right in the middle, right? And there's a longer line here, whereas this one, the straps are on the side. Now what this does is this type of bra kind of separates the girls. It kind of pushes them even further to the side so that there is a more of a separation between your breasts, which I can do and create that V, that low V-neck that I want without showing my breast. Do you understand? It was, I'm just so excited about this and so excited to share this with you. But it makes a difference. I can now wear deep V's and not have to really worry that there's my whole like breast is showing or the tops of my breast is showing. So it just kind of separates it even more than a t-shirt bra, and I can be comfortable and wear the things that I couldn't wear before because it was just too sexy. And I sometimes don't want that. I just want to go about shopping, dropping off my children and not having to show everything, but being able to wear a V-neck, which again is something that I really wanted to do. I was just going through the video about bras and undergarments, and it is so long, I'm gonna have to break it up. So this that we just saw was part 1. There will be a part 2 and maybe a part 3 because we have to be thorough. But I hope you enjoyed this video, this part 1, and next week I will have part 2 for you. All right, bye. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm excited that you are a part of this family. And I just wanted to know if you have ideas or thoughts about bras and how it's changed your life. Leave it in the comments. I would love to read all about it. All right, bye.